that case. But I ain't beat that case, bitch, I did the race. Beat it up, where I nut shorty face.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Hector with another video, and today I'm bringing y'all a story that happened to me when, like, in December. Building up to the story, I was at home, came back from school, you know, I was bored, I didn't have nothing to do. So, you know, I hit up my homeboy. I was like, hey, you trying to ride the Fourwheeler? And he was like, yeah, bro, come through, we'll ride and shit. So then I went to his house and we started riding, you know, having fun. And he had a dirt bike, so he was riding the dirt bike and I was riding the Fourwheeler. So then we was just riding, and then his other friend was with us too. So he was riding the Fourwheeler sometimes and shit. So we just kept riding, and then it got dark. So we stopped, we was hooping, bro. You already know how we do it. We was hooping for like 30 minutes. We started riding again. So it was me. I was on the bicycle, like it was a bicycle, and my friend, he was on his dirt bike. So we was racing. Like I was like, hey, you want to race? But obviously he was gonna win, but he gave me a head start. So then I started pedaling, and then he beat me, so I just stopped. So I was just cruising, you know, just riding the bike, and all of a sudden I see that his friend comes super fast with the Fourwheeler and is driving it like fast as hell. So then I see him and I'm like, oh shit, is this dude gonna stop? But like I didn't see him stop. So then I was just riding the bike, and like at the last moment I turned and he turned the same way as me. Like he turned the same way as me. So I was like, fuck. So I turned the other way and he turns the same way as me. So we like both did the same thing, and we was like going head to head doing the same thing, turning. So I was like, damn. So then like in a blink of an eye, bro, like he just hit me. And all I remember is like I was on the floor, and I think the Fourwheeler went over my body, because I feel like tires go over my body or something. I really don't remember. Like some of my friends saw it. I think that's what you can ask them if you know them who saw it. So then like it went over my body, I guess. I was just on the floor. I was on the street, like just damn. And like I just hear everybody be like, Jose, like you good? And they just come and they just like try to pick me up, and I was like, fuck. And bro, like my arms were scraped, my knee was bleeding, my whole other leg was like scraped and bleeding. My lips were like some Kylie Jenner lips, bro, like some motherfucking swole lips, and my whole face was like scratching, like bleeding. And at that time I was like, damn, bro. And I was walking, I got up, I was walking, and then like after 2 minutes of walking, I was just trying to like walk it off. I was just like, damn, why the fuck this happened, bro? I was like freaking out and shit, because it happened like I could have died, bro. So then like I was just right there, and I was walking, and all of a sudden like I got this pain in my back. So then I was like, fuck. I was like, ah. So I sat back down, and I was just laying on the street. And I was mad, bro, because that dude didn't stop, and like I don't know. So I was like, why the fuck didn't you press the brakes? And I was just mad at him. But then they had told me that after he hit me, he flipped too, and like I think he broke his wrist or something. I don't remember, but that's what they told me. And then his mom came for him, so he left early. So then I was on the floor, and I told my friend, I was like, bro, call the ambulance or some shit. And then he didn't want to call it, so he went to go get his dad to take me home. So we went home. No, he took me home. And then my mom saw me. She was freaking out. She was like, oh my god, what happened? And then like I was just in the back of the car, just sitting there with my back hurt. I couldn't even get out the car because I was in so much pain. So then like the ambulance comes, they put me on this little back thing, they cut my shirt to see if anything else happens. So I'm in this back thing. I could barely breathe, bro. Like I'll tell you like what happened, why I couldn't breathe that good. So like I could barely breathe when I was inside the ambulance, and I was like asking them for a breather, and they wouldn't give me one for some shit, I don't know. And then they'll like wait to the hospital, so I was barely breathing. And then I go to the hospital, and then they take me inside, and then they just see me in there, they check me and shit, they do all that. And then they put x-rays and stuff. And whenever I was like at the bed just there. They had told me that I had 2 fractured ribs and like some scrapes and shit that they were cleaning and stuff, and I didn't get out until like a week and a half. Like, yeah, a week and a half. But like, well, yeah, that's how I got hit by a folder, and like I could have died. Like I just keep thinking that I could have died, but I didn't, bro. So yeah, like I just stayed there for like a week and a half. You know, they just kept giving, like, treating my scrapes and shit, and like keep giving me x-rays and medicine and stuff. Yeah, like, I don't know how to say this shit, but I could have died, bruh. Well, yeah, this the end of the video. Like, leave a like and subscribe if you like this story. I know I'm trash, but fuck it, bruh. Deuces.